Welcome to a video tour of Penny, my adventure van. So we've got two 15-gallon freshwater tanks here under the sink. This is where we access to refill them. And when you step in, you'll see in the cockpit, the driver and passenger seats here. The passenger seat does swivel 180 degrees, which you saw in the pictures. Up top, this is where the air conditioning and airflow is controlled for the rear of the cabin. This is the closet where I have bug screens, hose for refills, and then an immersion heater for the bathtub if you so choose to have. This is where my desk was, where I had my dual monitors mounted up so I could work. And then just above the sink here, we've got our control panel. So there's a reading on the current voltage of the batteries, so you can kind of keep an eye on things. There is also an app that I download that also helps me monitor my electric usage. That I was just showing you where we have the review camera plugged in, and then that is the vent fan control, and then the light control. Boop. The first switch I flipped was for the sink. That also allows the water to be pumped into the tub or the sink. Now we've got our overhead storage, which inside this one, yep, right here is the rear part of the control panel, also where the remote control is for the lights, so you can change colors and intensity. And then we've got another cupboard here on the right-hand side, which is above the wall where the power outlets are. And this here turns off the entire solar system. So if you just want to save electricity or turn it all on and off at the same time, you can do that from that little button. And then underneath the bed is where you'll see the table leg mount is. So if we come from the back here, you can get a little better look of it. I'm going to take this ladder out. I use this ladder to clean the solar panels up top. I try to do that like every week or so. This is obviously very awkward to do with only one hand. I apologize, but I'm just trying to give you a little peek. And there's the bathtub. And I am 5'8" and 260 pounds, and I fit in there just fine. And you just use that little screw thing to allow the table to go up. It is doable with one person. It's not pretty, but two people make it super easy. As you can see here, just real quick, these doors do open up, where I call them like they pinch to the side of the van, just in case you ever want to use that, but they also just stay open like this. Underneath the bath, we have the tire chains, tow rope, and the bathtub drain. Underneath on the driver's side of the vehicle, we've got the electrical storage. As you can see here in the bottom left, that's just the air conditioning unit that came with the van. We've got the controller, 2 lithium-ion batteries, inverter, and the charge controller that charges while you drive. And here I just want to highlight some of Penny's boo-boos. We got a couple of chips and a crack in the windshield that just are not in my eye line while I drive, so they just don't bother me, and I haven't gotten around to fix it. And then another boo-boo she has here is on the driver's side in the rear, bit of a crinkle here. Does not affect the way that the vehicle drives or anything at all. And honestly, I forget about it most of the time, because to me, Penny is perfect. She's kept me safe. I take care of her. She takes care of me.